Hello, my name is Scott Perry. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review.
It's a kind of magic.
Today we're looking at the mini cups and balls by TCC Productions. So the too long didn't read for this review is they're really fantastic. If you like what you see, just buy it. It's a little bit pricey, but it's a fantastic product and you're not going to be disappointed. That's the too long didn't read. However, let's get into some of the finer details of the mini cups and balls. So what is it? It's essentially a miniaturized set of cups and balls. It's as simple as that. It's just a mini cups and balls set. What do you receive with TCC mini cups and balls? Well, you receive this small package just here. It comes in this box. The instructions are printed on the inside of this box, so do keep it. It's also quite a thick GSM paper or card, so it's quite robust and should last a long time, which is nice when the instructions link is printed on it. This is the main box, and inside here it has a magnetic clasp just here, which is nice. It's felt lined, and then you have the 3 cups, the 3 crochet balls, and 4 mini silicone balls, which will be the main use of the performance. As well as the set of cups and balls, there is a instructional video that's roughly 40-45 minutes long. It covers everything that you could need. It's a really clear, professionally recorded instructional video. However, it's important to note that there is no English spoken in the tutorial. So I believe they're speaking Chinese in the instructions. However, it does have English subtitles. And I know that there are some people who don't like to read when they learn. So if that's an issue for you, then take that into consideration before buying the TCC mini cups and balls. How easy is it? Well, it's pretty easy. Like any cups and balls, it's a basic, it's a classic in magic. It's really not that difficult to actually perform. The difficult thing here is to create some kind of story and make the routine unique to you. But that's a discussion for another day. So the sleights are really not that difficult. In fact, some of the sleights that are unique to these mini cups and balls are easier than with a full-size cups and balls. So yes, it's pretty easy to perform. I would say anyone from a hobbyist, amateur, all the way up to professional magician will be able to perform the mini cups and balls perfectly fine. If you have really big hands, it could potentially be a little bit fiddly, but I think for the most part, everyone will be able to use these really, really easily. The reset time is much as what you would expect of a regular set of cups and balls. To be honest, you can always work a routine so that by the time you finish the routine, you're already reset to do the routine again. However, I would think that most people would not perform the mini cups and balls in, a drinks reception scenario, or a walk around at a wedding or a corporate event between tables or things like that. I don't see it as a suitable magic trick for that. What I see the mini cups and balls as really good for is for sit-down shows, sit-down performances, whether that be for your friends, your family, or if it's in a sit-down ticketed show, you could also potentially tell some kind of story around the mini cups and balls, but then have it projected on a larger screen behind you. So the reset time is very, very quick, but personally, this isn't something that you're going to be doing walk around. So reset time doesn't really matter anyway, because you're going to be doing it in set performances. The angles are actually really interesting. The angles are a little bit better than a full-sized set of cups and balls, which is nice. And there are a few unique moves to the mini cups and balls that you can't necessarily do with a full-sized cups and balls. So yes, the angles are actually very good. And I would say that providing in certain moments that you bring the cup quite close to you, I would say that you could perform this 360 degrees without any issues at all. Now, of course, I did mention that I don't see this as being a walk-around magic trick. However, the pocket space, as you can see, in comparison to my hands, is very small. You could definitely, if you really wanted to, take this in your pocket, rather than in the case. I mean, you could just have them in your pocket and carry them with you. Or you could, if you wanted to, have a a classic style pull string bag that most sets of full-size cups and balls come in, you could find a drawstring bag like that for the mini cups and balls. And yes, the pocket space is, you know, it's next to nothing. That's kind of the overall review. I think they're really good. There are a couple of final thoughts. So there is one point in the tutorial where it explains the classic move of taking one of the cups and, very poorly done, and it falls through the other cup. So in practicing this, I actually noticed that whatever the cups are coated in, it actually started to chip where the cups were connecting. So I believe that the cups will chip over time, and potentially the finish on the cups will start to come away. However, I don't really see that as being an issue. You know, one of the great things about cups and balls is that each set of cups and balls tells its own story. They have their own dents, they have their own character. So if you do happen to chip any of the finish away, then I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it probably will happen just by using the cups and balls themselves. The cups are also, it's important to say, the cups are slightly weighted, so they are not super light. They actually have a weight to them, and they're kind of weighted around the opening of the mouth as well. So if I hold it like this, it really wants to spin around, so that it's facing up, so the mouth is facing upwards again. So they do have a really, really nice weight to them. I think that's pretty much all I need to say, all of like the extra things that I needed to say. It was just about the finish. You know, you do need to take care of them and make sure that if you drop them on the floor, on a concrete floor or a hard wood floor, the finish probably is going to come away from the metal base that they've coated. So yes, you do need to take care of these and make sure that you don't drop them. And that's my review of TCC mini cups and balls. Like I said at the very beginning in the Too Long Didn't Read, I think they're very good. They're very good quality. The instructions are also very good. And there's some really nice, unique moves to this cups and balls set because they are so mini. So yes, my recommendation is that if you like what you see and you have a little bit of money, because they are not cheap, left over, then go out and buy them. Just in case you wanted to know, they are about £50. So yes, go out, buy them, don't buy them, but I hope that this review helped you in your decision. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.